Morning, everyone. I'm Americo Cacciapuot. I'm the CEO and founder of Web Labs. So today we're going to talk about how Web3 is reshaping fashion and the luxury world and so on. So, as you can see, like we've been working in the fashion industry for a long time. It's been about 20 years, and we always been very passionate about it. Moreover, in 2013, I started my journey in the blockchain. Therefore, a few years ago, I decided to combine both passions and basically create Web Labs. So we know that, today we have a big problem whenever we're talking about luxury items. Most of the times, we don't know if these items are real, they are authentic. Moreover, we don't know the materials that were used, and the consumer, they want to basically purchase things from brands that they trust. That's why we created Web Labs. So we're merging. All right, let's see a second. So basically what we're doing, we're trying to avoid these problems, starting from the authenticity. As I was mentioning before, it's really hard to see whenever you buy an item in the secondary if it's authentic or not. It's impossible for consumer basically to have a direct line with the brands. And those are some of the problems that we're trying to avoid. Our solution basically provides a proof of authenticity, so every item can be certified and we can show that it's actually authentic. Every item has a digital twin on the blockchain, which is an NFT, and we call it certificate of ownership. And moreover, thanks to this certificate of ownership, users can engage with the brands and brands can engage with users. Eco-design is a hot topic right now. It will be obligatory, and our solution is ready. So we are already a step ahead of the game, and I'm going to explain into details how we're going to do that. So Web Labs is basically creating what we call the future of a product passport. The way we do it, it's a bit different from the standard because we combine the traditional digital passport with the blockchain. So all the information are actually securely stored in the blockchain, and every item, as I was mentioning before, has a digital twin, which is in reality an NFT. This technology not only provides a way to see if the items are authentic, but it's also a great tool for marketing. So the brands can engage directly with the consumers. We created a platform that it's basically made for traditional people. So we believe that people need to interact with the blockchain and get the best out of it, but they don't need to understand how the blockchain works. So we took away the difficult part. Whenever someone logs in our platform, can just do it with an email. And then we take care of everything in the background. We create for them an account, a wallet, and whenever they interact, they tokenize an item, they don't do anything in the blockchain. We take care of that. So they don't have a wallet and they don't pay for gas fees. The way it works, it's very simple. Here we have one of the shirts. In this case, we worked with the soccer team, Empoli. Basically, there is under the patch here an NFC chip. I can show you with the phone how it works. By tapping on the chip, I can see if the item is authentic. Okay. But moreover, I can claim the ownership of that jersey. So first thing, I see if it's authentic, then I get the certificate of ownership, and then once I get the certificate of ownership, the brand can actually get in touch with the consumer, which is very important. This is just an example. The same technology can be applied with anything that is physical. We work with wine companies, we work with leather goods, we work with anything pretty much. Then whenever a consumer claims the certificate of ownership, can actually interact with it. And this is very important because nowadays, whenever you buy a luxury item, if it gets stolen, you can't do anything about it. But thanks to our technology, if the item is stolen, you can actually report it. So by having the certificate of ownership, you can report if the item is lost or stolen. So whoever is going to find the item, by tapping on the chip, can actually see that the item is stolen. So it's reported and can get in touch with the owner of this property. That's just one of the things. At the same time, it could be transferred to someone else. But let's say the new buyer doesn't have a Web3 identity. In this case, I could just renounce the ownership of this item, and then whoever will buy it, by tapping on the chip, can claim again the ownership. So this is a solution that we built. All our items have this technology. So it could be, a Birkin bag, it could be expensive shoes or anything else. And we believe that it's very important because, there is, a problem with authenticity and also with the stolen items and so on. Moreover, our tool, our software, it's needed to tokenize the items, so to create the digital passport. But at the same time, the brand can get in touch with the consumer. And this is something that nowadays it's almost impossible. So whenever a consumer claims the certificate of ownership, they do it with an email, and we create for them a Web3 identity. Thanks to the email, the brand can get in touch with the consumer. We have two ways to do it. The first way is to activate the campaigns directly on the physical item. So the brand could decide to give discounts, maybe special discounts, just for people that bought a specific item. Or maybe it could be even a ticket to enter an event, like the keychains that you all have that we gave at the entrance. And it could just be like a touch point for the brand. Another solution that we built is basically to email directly the owners of these items that were purchased by the brand. So with our solution, a brand could see how many items were claimed and decide to who send an email with a discount or anything else, or moreover could just email all of them, as you can see in this screen. And we believe this is very important, actually. Our solution can work with any type of hardware devices. It could be NFC chips, it could be RFID, or it can be a simple QR code. We can provide any type of chips. Moreover, if a brand is already using smart tags like NFC chips, we can implement our technology on their smart devices. So they don't need to buy them from us. Our solution is very flexible. Obviously, we work a lot with luxury items where brands want to use NFC devices, secure. But maybe, it can also work with wines or maybe with anything that is food and beverage, and just a QR code will do the job. In this slide, we explain why brands should work with us, why companies should work with us. Basically, our platform, we call it zero code. You don't need to know anything about the blockchain. It's very simple to use. It's actually made for traditional companies. We always have in mind like a winemaker that is maybe in his 50s and so on. So it's very simple. It's just like using Instagram or Facebook. If you want to tokenize an item, you take a picture, you write the information, and you create the digital passport. Everything is done in the blockchain, but we take care of that. It's scalable. As I was saying, we are hardware agnostic. We can work with any type of devices. And moreover, we can also work with the different blockchains. At the moment, we're working on Ethereum, on Polygon, on VeChain, and we're implementing ApeChain as soon as it's going to go live. But for us, the blockchains are not a problem. We can implement any of them, and anyone can use it. It's not, you could log in with a Web3 identity, with a wallet, but you can also log in with a simple email. Those are some of the brands we've been working together. As you can see, we have Empoli, we have Djokovic Foundation, where we tokenize these tennis racket. We worked with Internazionali BNL, where we tokenized the trophies for the first time in history. And then you have Dianella, which is a winemaker. VeChain is a blockchain. And then you have many other brands from like fashion, from like magazines, or like custom shoes and things like that, custom leather. So yeah, that's all. This is us. If you have any questions, please go ahead. Sure. Grazie.
Yeah, hi everybody. I would like to know what's the standard onboarding process you have for a new brand. So when you get a new brand on the chain.
I mean, if you pass by the booth, we have a starter kit that we give to the brands. Basically, inside this starter kit, there is an NFC card. And then, thanks to that NFC card, you can see how our technology works. So it's the same as the keychain that they gave you at the entrance. If you tap on it, you can see the digital passport with all the information, and then you can redeem the ownership of that item. So you see how it would work once you tokenize an item. But moreover, in the starter kit, there are 5 chips that you can use to tokenize your items. And whenever we have a brand, we always have a call with them. We show them the possibilities, and we make an assessment. So we see together what's the best solution for them. Because for some brands, it's very important authenticity. So they want to use the most secure NFC chips, for example. Some brands, they just want to show the provenance. Or maybe they want to show, if the materials that they are used are sustainable and so on. And maybe they don't want to spend a lot of money on NFC chips. They can just use the QR codes. So we always have calls with them, meetings. We work together with every brand. So it's like a journey that we do together until the moment that the items are created. Yeah. Yeah, we built a software. Okay, let me see if I can go back. So basically, we built a software. It's just like, it's a platform where you upload the information and the picture of the items you want to tokenize. This platform is made for enterprises. Because, for example, as I was mentioning, we work with wines a lot. So maybe you have of one bottle, the same, maybe you have 1 million. So in that case, you just upload the picture of that bottle, you upload the information, and then you select all the chips you want to put in these bottles, you click on create, and then we do everything for you, all the interaction on the blockchain. So the brand doesn't touch the blockchain. That's what we're trying to do, because they don't need to download the MetaMask, they don't need to buy a token to actually tokenize an item. We do everything in the background. So we made sure that the process is very simple. It can be used by anyone. Yeah. It's a bit slow. Oh my God, what's the brand? I don't even remember. Fratelli Rossetti. Yeah, I just said that blank. Yeah. We need to tokenize those as well. It's very important. But yeah, I mean, if you guys have the keychain that they gave you with Maradona at the entrance, you can tap on it. You need to tap on it. And then you can redeem the certificate of ownership. So you can see how it works. That's the best way to understand the technology. Thank you so much.